Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's John Parker Romo. And here we go at Mile High. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Throwing deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And there it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Another carry for Robinson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big one tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going for it. It's Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Now to be caught by Troy Franklin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. You're going to pull that play up. And most
along the right sideline, there's space. 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. And the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Kid, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. And now you put yourself in great position to score.
Ready? 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Romo on to try the point after. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table.
John Parker Romo.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught, nice gain left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Bombers, away, ready,
Nix with it on first. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, here's Nix. Brought in. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's complete right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Next to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know one thing from life experience here, Kate. Those big fellas, those linemen, you're going to get a little sour look in this huddle after that sack. When you get that close, inches away from the goal line, those big fellas take so much pride in pounding it in. Instead, well, they go sneak attack to try to throw it, and it blows up in their face.
Quick throw left side, complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Bombers. Hold my son. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And he's got his touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Broncos 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Penix off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Ready, ready.
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Almost set. Chill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Almost. Ole. Ready. Ready. Return.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A toss snap to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Play action. Here's Penix. Another one here to London. after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 1918.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
It's Penix yet again. Back to Pitts it goes. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Falcons first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. They go play action. Here's Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Back to throw it. He beams one deep right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And all the way to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ty Chandler to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Chandler on the return. The
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Robinson up the middle. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Picked up on the play, and it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This is a heater going deep. Well, a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jake London. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying for it with Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Robinson on the toss left side. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Okay,
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Broncos have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Captain, throw, bombers.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Knicks now, 3rd and 1. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Chandler now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Penix now on 1st down. The left side is caught by Pitts. There he goes again. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Robinson on the inside give. And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that 1st down, but will avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Back to a familiar target. It's Sutton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix. Caught, nice gain left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Throw is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field. We know before the game, but when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. A run here with Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Third down, it's Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They kick the running back in motion. Fourth down, Penix. He finds it beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. So first down from the 41. Play action, here's Penix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that buck backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hand it off to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Go! 18, 70, Timberwolves. Go street.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
19 tight. 19 tight.
4th down, here's Penix. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk, because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Falcons moments away from their 4th win of the year. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now to give to Bijan. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run it with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he